what's it called? You know your favorite movies, Old Yeller. You know what has to be done. Only I can get it done. Man, not gonna lie though. Having Hal Jordan play Guy Gardner makes me miss Jon Stewart. Yeah, no, we're talking about Nathan Fillion from the Superman movie. Because as it turns out, almost every movie, animated film with Hal Jordan, he was voiced by who is currently playing the live action Guy Gardner. Yeah, give him Kyle Rayner to give him the full bingo sheet. Yeah, but no, for real though. Hello everyone, welcome to the UltraQuest podcast here on the Morphin Network. Mike and Jake are at it again, and we are here to discuss Ultraman Omega. Episode 5, Miko and Mikoto. And not gonna lie though, that silver hair made me think a lot about Eiji. Not from O's, but from Bokinger.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah. There's two Eijis. Jeez, that's crazy. It's like yeah, and we are talking about one of them on Sundays, so here we are. Yeah, this episode, well, it's basically Sarata goes off on his own episode, and like, let's see how he handles things without having a homeboy from storage warehouse not around to like keep him couth. Apparently he's handling it pretty well, all things considered.
Yes, because he's going off to deliver a package.
Because no one else is available. Yeah. Yeah. And apparently that package is a pair of boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But not just any boots. They're boots that match Auntie Chio's feet. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's and of course Homegirl's like, Auntie, I don't want boots. I want a Labubu. I would hate it if there was a regular character on Ultraman called Labubus.
Labubus.
Yeah, Labubus. Yeah, played by, I don't know, Warwick Davis, I guess. Labubus. Yes. Sarata and his brave friend Labubus will heed the call and become Saban's Ultraman Omega. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a thing.
Is he the Furbus of the show?
Yes. Yeah, because Furbies were a thing. Now Labubus are a thing. Labubus. Yeah. I miss Vern Troyer, not gonna lie though. That's two actors from Austin Powers 3 that are now no longer among us. Yeah, we lost Vern Troyer and then we lost Ozzy Osbourne. Yes, this is the same bleep joke that they made in the last Austin Powers movie. What bleep joke? Oh, the bleep joke about the smooth long boomerang that looks like someone's Ultra. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's so he decided to help around in the farm because you gotta learn about human culture. But then someone makes a remark about a bucket being missing. Now, where could this bucket be? Where is that bucket? I wonder where that bucket could be. Bucket. Not Charlie Bucket, because we know he's inside a chocolate factory. I'm talking about the metal bucket. A bucket that's made out of metal the bucket of the not inorganic composition in its chemical foundation. Where could that bucket be? Oh, isn't that me? Isn't that Miko carrying a metal bucket? I wonder where she's off to with that bucket.
She goes into the forest and feeds it to a snake kaiju called Mikoto because it eats metal, like the Iron Giant.
You got stay. You don't follow.
Yeah.
I am Ultraman.
Yeah, put a U on the Iron Giant's chest. He's like, I am Ultraman. And then he tries to do the Specium beam.
Oh, it's like, oh, lift, extend one hand out while keeping the other back. Yeah, like that. Whoosh, whoosh. Yeah. We go. You stay. You don't follow. Yeah, I am not a slugger. But yeah, no, it's yeah, so it's a friendly looking snake, which used to be tiny apparently. Yeah. Very tiny snake that grew in length overnight. Let's hope it doesn't grow any further. But
yeah,
no, it absolutely does. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, at first it's like, oh yeah, no, it eats metal, but it's super hungry. So of course, our adorable little Sorota brings in like a huge bicycle full of trash. I'm like,
Yeah.
Where was this kaiju in Power Rangers Wild Force?
Or Gal Ranger.
Yeah, but more importantly, Wild Force, because I don't remember Gal Ranger having a Godzord be like, humans are stupid because they pollute stuff, and that's why the orcs are around. Humans are the enemy. I'm like, shut up, Darts from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah.
The Orcacamalos.
The Orcacalamos. It's like, there'll be 5 of us, just like the Beatles. Sir, there's 4 Beatles. Yes, just like us. But there's 5 of us, just like the Beatles. I like it better. Say Zug Zug.
Mm-hmm.
See, I haven't forgotten the Evil Council meetings. In fact, I remember.
You're going to go to Merrick's Evil Council and you're going to do him.
You're going to take his dick. You're going to bring it up close. And then you're going to do him. Then you're going to take his dick and tear into pieces. Wait,
is he saying deck or is he saying bleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. We will be like the Beatles. But, sir, there's 5 of us, just like the Beatles. But man, I'm surprised it didn't keep some of those mannerisms. The Orichalcalamos. And then, like, all the characters' voices change. So Rex and Weevil, instead of sounding like,
that's a cool. Oh, all of a sudden, he starts talking like he knows things about parasites.
Either way, Duro, Munstacado. Duro,
Monstacado! Duro, Monstacado!
Oh, look. Oh, draw, Magicado. Just kidding. It's another Monstacado.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I remember when I first saw that scene in Japanese to where he's going, Duro, Monstacado!
I remember first watching it in English. Yeah, no, he might survive.
Yeah, whereas Moyamate Yugi, and he goes, Hanase!
Yeah. Yamate. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, what's it called? Man. Oh, yeah. And because of another character passing, I'm gonna recite one of my other favorite lines. Bandy Keith, you no good son of a gun. He's for trapping me in a cave with Bakura. Yeah. You fight like someone who isn't an American. How'd you get so strong and agile? I model myself after the greatest American hero of all time, Hulk Hogan. It's the ultimate battle. American animation versus Japanese animation. Hey, you can't use that word. That's our word. It belongs to America. And, of course, the greatest line read of all time. Pegasus, I pledge allegiance to your death. Oh, man. Imagine swearing loyalty to someone dying.
Yeah. Yeah, you hate someone that much.
That you swear your loyalty to them dying.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill you if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah. Oh man, what's it called? I learned this from watching Excel Saga. No, in America.
Yeah, in America.
And then turns out he was actually Canadian the whole time. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, no. But here's the thing: Sarota discovers something that's very un-American. The snake kaiju is drawing some kind of energy from Miko, as if it's trying to summon a giant bomb using her life force. Dare I say, it's a spirit variety of explosive. Yes. But of course, her hair turns white like she's what's her name? Rogue.
From X-Men?
Yep, Rogue from X-Men. Especially the X-Men movie. Where it turns out the reason why she has those white streaks because Magneto used some kind of machine to draw her powers or something like that.
Yeah.
It's something about turning humans into mutants. I'm like, you're not very consistent with your evil plans, Mr. Pegasus.
It's Picasso, Helen Focky.
Yeah, it's so somehow having all 7 Millennium items and having the virtual technology from Kaiba Corp will somehow bring back his wife. I don't understand why he needs to do a hostile takeover. Why not just buy out shares till he owns 49% of the company?
I don't know. It's been a while since I watched the Japanese version, but I'm trying to remember. Did he do the same thing in the Japanese version? I'm trying to. I'm legitimately
the American version of Times to Remember.
Yeah, I think I might have to watch it again, but
yeah,
I think he wanted to do that same thing in the Japanese version. You know, take over Kaiba Corp, have all 7 Millennium items, and that would somehow bring back his dead wife. Like I said, it's been a while, and I'm sure you're aware there's a lot of differences between the Japanese and English versions, but I'm trying to remember what the original context was.
Yeah, I still don't get it, because it's like, because again, why do you need to hostily take over a company to do that? Why not just, I don't know, buy your way into it and then use the resources you're entitled to you know, do the thing. Julie, do the thing. I can understand the Millennium items part, because it's like, oh, like whoever collects all 7 Millennium items can summon a mighty dragon that will executively produce for you 1 wish. Hold on, I think I got my notes mixed up. Let's see. But yeah, no, it's but like, what do the virtual technology have to do with anything? See, like, even the whole Gozoboro Kaiba thing makes more sense, because it's like, oh, just implant a copy of Cecilia's mind into a robot. May give the robot artificial skin to make it look like Cecilia, and make her forget that she ever died to begin with.
Yeah, that could have worked.
That could have worked. I mean, as long as and also delete any desire for her to have children, because then she's gonna start questioning, like, why am I not able to, use organic functions.
Yeah, you got to think ahead.
Yeah. So see, I'm very Faustian with other people's decision making. It's like, how will the way you decided to behave, the exact way you did it, gonna blow up in your face? Like feeding metal to an alien snake, who I swear looks like a Pokemon. I have very specific Pokemon, but it's so cute. So cute. Makes me sad for what's going to happen next. Oh, yeah, so conveniently, we missed the bus, so we had to spend the night at the farm lady's house. And of course, Storage Boy says, just so you know, we don't know anything about kaiju, so even though a kaiju seems nice on the surface, it might be sinister on the inside. To which I say, racist! How dare you be kaiju phobic?
Isn't that speciest?
Yes, or something like that. But I totally understand why he did that, because it's human behavior to say things like that.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Yeah. But of course, when we come back the next day, yes, the kaiju is become giant. Oh, and we also get a heart-to-heart saying that, oh yeah, her iron level has been dropping. It's like Magneto keeps stealing it or something because it's in a near fatal state. I'm like, you look very brightly colored for someone who is hemoglobin deficient. Like, your skin tone should be way more pale. Your lips should be more chapped. And don't get me started on your nails. But no, we're just
Toku logic.
But yeah, we're just gonna relegate it to like, oh, we're just gonna have silver hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes, but it's like, I know that Sorota wants to tell her, but he promised to keep it a secret because it's part of her snake-related agenda.
We are a secret club because of our agenda. It is a dark agenda. It is an agenda some other clubs may not agree with.
Yeah.
That was the perfect use of that clip.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we go back to the woods to find a giant Mikoto. And sorry, I just can't get over. Oh, 5 centimeters versus 5 kilometers. Do with that as you will. Oh man, let someone get my ukulele out. There was a snake named Mikoto. He likes to eat metal and eat the bullies. I don't know. It's supposed to be like a Willie Nelson reference. Was it Willie Nelson? I think it was Willie Nelson. But yeah, no, it's yeah, and of course it keeps absorbing iron from Homegirl, and then the auntie gets involved, and the snake is not having it. So of course, like, it absorbs iron from the auntie as well.
Oh hell no! 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 Oh hell no!
Yeah, it's like now you've done it, so
Omega.
Yeah. Ready to go. Count zero.
Count zero.
Ultraman Omega.
Omega.
We'll fight a giant metal-eating snake. You can do it, Omega. Ultraman Omega. Use your slugger. Omega. Get on. Yeah, no, it's yeah, there's really not much to say for the rest of the episode. It's like, yeah, well, yeah, the storage manager shows up from a bus, and he summons Reckiness, and then he starts being very Recky-less. So it's like we have like an old Yeller moment. It's like, yeah, Mikoto has rabies. He got bitten by a rabid wolf. You know, we don't want him to like start wrapping around people and biting down on their metal. So yeah, you know, it's my snake kaiju. I have to do it. No, I'm just kidding. He actually just slashes it. It feels so weird the way he holds a slugger. And like with other seasons of Ultraman, it didn't really bother me because at least like the slugger antenna thing looked sharp, but like this season it looks so blunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, maybe if the slugger was silver instead of red, maybe they could have concealed how blunt it looks. But jeez. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's like he slashes it. He doesn't do his variation of the Spacian beam, and the thing goes down in a very slow and dramatic way. Na 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 na.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Yeah, no, it's just a kaiju. It's just a kaiju. You know, you only had it for 3 days. But yeah, at least now, like, your hair is matching, your boots are matching, you can work on the farm together, you're completely healthy. Yeah, you know, they took this kaiju dying a lot better than I would imagine. Because, you know, kaiju should be fighting, not like this. You know, like, even like Sarata, I wish you like just reflected on that a little more. It's like killing that kaiju. Was that the right thing for me to do? Kote, are we the baddies? But yeah, no, it's yeah, that's basically the episode. And yeah, no, I wish he had a bit more of an existential crisis about killing that kaiju, because, you know, it's like we all know that the kaiju did not intend to kill the girl, but one has to die for the other to live. Interesting how it comes back to a teenager and a white snake having to have one sacrifice for the other to exist. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Not much to say about this episode.
Yeah, no, like it almost felt like it was Blazar episode 5, because you know you have that forest temple and, well, not temple, shrine, and then like you have a kaiju that deals with the forces of nature. Heck, it would have been interesting if we had 5 seasons of Ultraman that would combine this theme. And it just so happens that they would uniquely have the elements of water, fire, earth, wood, and metal.
Ultra armor hero.
Yeah. Ultra rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Yeah. I mean, like Blazar had the what's it called? Had the earth kaiju. Arc had the water kaiju. Here we have a metal kaiju, so we just need a fire kaiju and a wood kaiju, and then we have the full set. Now, I've never watched Decker, but I know it comes out on the 13th on Blu-ray
before my birthday.
Yep. So yeah, it's like around that time I'm gonna be watching Simple Plan. Yeah, don't want to think about you, think about me. Don't want to talk this one out. Don't want to think about you. Think about nothing. Don't want to figure this out. I won't let you bring me down because I know. Don't want to think about you. Run away, run away. Running as fast as I can. Run away, run away. Yeah. But, that's pretty much the episode.
Yeah.
I want to give it a better score, but not much to give. I'd say an 8.1.
Yeah, I honestly feel the same way. Like I also wanted to give it a bigger score, but there's not much to say about this episode. I give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, it would have been a perfect opportunity to give Sarata more characterization, because in the last 4 episodes, other characters had to, carry the characterization of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it just feels weird that it's like you finally have an opportunity to like really give your main character some character, and instead you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be a dopey best friend who acquiescently agrees to everything. It's like, at least give yourself some internal dialogue.
Yeah.
Please give yourself some internal dialogue. Like, sure, he outwardly expressed some thoughts to Kote, like at the end of the episode, but the thing is, why couldn't you have done it internally halfway into the episode? Just thinking, it's like, should I tell her about Mikoto? I know I can't help but feel that Mikoto has no malicious intent behind it, but its presence is harming Miko. So, like, what should I do? Like, some internal conflict. I feel like morally, Sarata didn't really have any internal conflicts in the season so far. And keep in mind, it's like, I do not dislike the season as much as Arc, but the main character needs to give me more to do, more to work with, more to think about, more to feel with. And I was hoping this episode would be it. He doesn't have Kote to narrate for him. It's like, it's like this. Imagine, okay, so how like sometimes if a person like has a hearing impairment, like they typically speak ASL, and then they would need an interpreter to speak ASL for them and translate it back into English for like the people they're communicating with. Now imagine doing that, except the person does not have a hearing impairment. They can still speak English just fine, but you still have an interpreter with them to interpret for you. It's like, why do you need the interpreter? That's basically what Kote just feels like so far. It's like we don't need you to explain how Sarata feels or what Sarata should be doing. Let Sarata decide for himself and verbally express himself. But then the one time he has the opportunity to, it's like we don't see him doing it as much.
No.
I really hope that next episode, the events of this episode, haunt him just a little bit, just so that he could do a little bit of personal reflecting. Yeah. So that's my thoughts on this episode. How about you?
Yeah, I give it an 8 out of 10. Like, they really could have, given Sorato's more character development, or at least question things. Like you said, it was killing this kaiju right, or having sort of that gray area to be like it had to be stopped, but at the same time I didn't want to stop it.
So that's really how it brings down to. Again, here's holding out hope for episode 6 through 12. Maybe again, my like complaint about the season so far is the main character is not very expressive, and where you're thinking, hopefully, like as the show progresses, he becomes more expressive as he paints more internalization beyond the blank slate we found him as. But, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the comments have to say. Oh God, not Labubus.
Labubus.
Hey, Labubus, where are you? Jeez, I'm scared. You come for Ultraman, stay for Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oinotan, Doro.
It's time to Ultra. Ultraman Spaciate. All right. Praise be Wayne Grayson. Well,
which coincidentally he was Daigo in Ultraman Tiga.
Yes, I think.
Well,
that's
in the English dub, that is.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Joey is the best character. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Name's Joey Wheeler, the Ultraman of Earth. Commander, what are your thoughts? Golf is incredibly boring, and we must never bring back the 70s. Ay, jeez. Yada yada. Yada yada. Yada yada yada. Yada yada. Yada. Daze. But yeah, that's it for the comments. If you guys enjoyed, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Clicking the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos, and be sure to share videos because it helps out the algorithm. We only need 20 more new subscribers on YouTube to reach our milestone of 3,000 subs. And if we cross that milestone, we will review none other than Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. Yeah. And also check out our other content. We got convention interviews, vlogs, and our weekly schedule includes Ultraman Omega, Kamen Rider Gov, #1 Sentai Go Juju, and Kamen Rider O's. This upcoming week, we're doing the winter film, Kamen Rider O's and W, featuring Skull, the Kamen Rider movie Core War. I just prefer to call it the 2011 movie Core. It's just easier to call it that, like 2012 Megamax. But yeah, no, it's a great movie. It's a great movie. One of my favorites. Probably top 5 most watched Kamen Rider films of all time. But with that in mind, also check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we have a new interview uploaded with Amanda Winley, who played Rei from Neon Genesis Evangelion, and Alita from the anime feature film Battle Angel, as well as several other characters you might recognize throughout anime history and video games. Don't forget video games. And tomorrow we'll have yet another interview that'll be uploaded right there on the Butter Show. Stay tuned. Please enjoy. We love you guys. And if you want to follow our personal content, where can the people find you?
You can find me at youtube.com, Axel Ranger.
You can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. And also stick around, guys, because on Wednesday will be the live broadcast, not on our channel, but there will be a live broadcast of the press show for Kamen Rider Zetsu. We'll find out a lot of new information, and we will discuss that next week. And I'm excited. It'll be the first season to be simulcasted here in the United States. Hopefully, we'll get more information about the exact release date. We assume it's September 6th. We could be wrong, but that is the most likely date it's going to happen. And if it's not September 6th, then it will likely be on either the it's either going to be on the 13th or 20th or 27th. But most likely it'll be on the 6th. And which is perfectly timed, because if you want to say hi to us in person on September 7th, we will be at ToonCon at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center in honor of the 20th anniversary of the Batman. And yes, if you want to say hi to us and discuss the premiere episode of Zets, hopefully by that point we will have seen the episode for real. None of that raw live footage or dubious subtitled release. No, we will be watching Zets in real time in the because it'll be simulcast. We're excited for that.
Mhm.
No, we will, but we will still discuss the episode like in the middle of the week, like we always have. It's just that we'll be much more prepared because we get to watch the episode sooner and repeatedly, and maybe in English. Hopefully, we'll find out. I mean, Johnny, you better play a writer. I don't care which one, but you better wear a non-Spandex costume.
Yeah, because then he'll be a Power Ranger, Ultraman, and a Kamen Rider. Well, then again, he kind of was a Kamen Rider.
Yeah, but not in a video game.
Yeah, because he voiced Dragon Knight in the Dragon Knight Wii game.
Yeah, that's gonna be an awkward conversation to have with Steven Lunsford. You know, I would actually love it if Steven Lunsford shows up next year for Power Morphicon, just so that he and Johnny could be like, "I'm you, but interactive." Yeah. Yeah. And yes, next year at the Pasadena Convention Center, August 28th to the 30th, we will be at Power Morphicon, celebrating the 20th anniversary of Galwood Misto, Power Rangers Mystic Force.
Mm-hmm.
With all that said, guys, we hope you guys enjoyed. Please be sure to stay safe, stay hydrated, update emergency kits on your loved ones. See you again next time. Goodbye.